Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. Welcome back to my channel. I am Robin and I am here to do a very sad, poor last cash stuffing for September. It's been crazy in the hospital as far as census, either census meaning patients in our unit, and it's like all or nothing. And I have been put on call quite a bit lately where I'm trying to earn overtime because that's all I stuff here is overtime and extra money, not my full paycheck. So I'm also trying to save my PTO, which stands for paid time off, for the week of our anniversary and an early Thanksgiving with all of my kids because I have to work the Thanksgiving holiday. So I work 3 12s a week, and I need those 3 days of PTO so I can have that time with my family. So if they put me on call, I can choose to take a day of PTO or I choose to take no pay. So there were 2 days where I took no pay and my paycheck sadly reflected it. But I had a little bit of side money. So let's give it a count, see what we're going to be doing. So normally I do a cash sinking fund video for each paycheck. I get paid twice a month. And then I do a separate video with my savings challenges, my games. But today they're going to be together because, like I said, they're not a lot. So, but we're still blessed for every little bit we have. And I've always stated it, no matter how much we have, stuffing is stuffing, saving is savings, and we're fine with that. So let's see what we're working with. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 170, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $180 for both sinking funds and games. Listen, these are some of the worst bills I've ever received from the bank. Do you see it? And then where was that one? I'm like, did someone spill? I don't even want to know. I'm just going to set up the money. Oh, ones, fives, tens, 20. Okay. How is everybody doing? My weekend was fantastic. I had 4 days off, Thursday through Sunday, and I went to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, to my middle child, Shelby, and Nick's place, baby Ray, who is 3 months old. Her daycare had an outbreak of hand, foot, and mouth disease, which is kind of, you just get rashes around your hands, feet, and mouth. It could be in your mouth, on your chest, so it could be very uncomfortable. I said, Shelby, I have 4 days off. I can come up Thursday, Friday, and you can keep her out of school. Then we have the weekend, and then it would almost be the week mark of, and of course, you're not allowed in school, so those parents kept those kids home. But I did that, so she had a little better peace of mind, and I had the best time with my granddaughter. So let's pull out our envelopes. And I think I have a little bit of change. Oh, I have quite a bit of change. We also, since I've talked to you last, we went to Bristol, Tennessee for the NASCAR race. That's a good chunk of change. Look at that. Going in. And we pulled our camper. Our in-laws came from the farm in upstate New York, and they joined us. My father-in-law kind of had a hard time because I haven't told you guys yet, but he does have prostate cancer. And so they started hormone therapy, which are injections in his flank or the back of his hip. And he had a huge welt on the back. So the first day we got there a day or two early just to enjoy ourselves, and he could barely walk. But as he walked, the better it got, but still, it was kind of a rough time. He's going to start radiation here soon. So he can't be around the grandchildren or my oldest daughter who is pregnant with baby number 2, which will be granddaughter number 3. Okay, so let's see what we have left in our wallet. This is going to be a bad stuffing, but right now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I'm going to keep the 5 and I'm going to add a 5. The ones are going to go back here for my $1 jar. We ordered out a couple times last week for work. It was insanely busy. We couldn't make it down to the Shenanigans has 10. We're going to keep that there. Self-care has nothing. It's going to stay that way. Miscellaneous the same. And then my personal spending. Sometimes our unit is so small and 2 nurses have to be on the floor at all times. So when one person goes down, hopefully an emergency light doesn't go off because 1 nurse has to stay in the unit at all times and 2 nurses go running to the emergency light. So it's really hard to get down to the basement and the whole hospital's there. You have to wait in line, yada, yada. So it was just easier to DoorDash and have it sent up to our unit. So we did that. So left over in my personal spending, I normally have 60. I have 40, 1, 42, 43, 44, 45. All right. So I'm going to put this in my rollover. And then these ones, my dollar jar is going to get some love. But my personal spending, I'm only getting a 20. I'm giving it the shoddy 20 that's torn because I'll spend it. And it won't be in my envelopes. Okay, so that is it for my wallet, which my new wallet I am adoring. It's working out so well. Okay, now we're going to move on to, let me see. The only thing in this binder that is getting stuffed is Christmas. I know, guys, I'm telling you, it was a hard payday. But you know what? We all have hard paydays, right? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Let me see. I need a pen to write with. So, this is actually 9, 29. Okay. Deposit 2. It's only getting $20, but that will bump us to $700. So we have 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, $700. Very, very excited about that. Yeah, so I've been thinking of next year, how I want to do things with my binders, my envelopes, how I'm doing things. I've only been doing this a year. I hit a year this month. So, and the only other things getting stuffed are my granddaughters. So I'm going to add my rollover, actually for my wallet first, but that doesn't come from my budget. That comes from what I had in my wallet, which is the 40. So 929. So it should be 330. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. $330. And I'm thinking I know kind of what I want to do with this. So I'm a huge scrapbooker. You can see videos on my site, but I haven't scrapbooked in a while because my craft room had some water damage and I need to get a new tabletop. My husband and father-in-law made it for me from wood from the farm, and I love it because it's custom made. I had it a certain depth, a certain width and length. So they're going to make me a new one, but it's bowed, so it's really hard to sit there and do surfaces. But I have granddaughters now, you know, and I have another one coming the end of the month. So I really, really want to get back into it, but I would like to print pictures at home. So I think I'm looking into color printers. I have a Canon Selfie, but it can only print up to a 4x6. An Epson I'm looking at that's been highly recommended by other scrapbookers can print up to a 5x7. I don't scrapbook anything larger than that anyway, so I think I'm going to save up for that. Well, I have enough. So 100 in the bank, Ada has. 20, 40, 45, 50, 65. Oh, I didn't put the 5 in. I need a pretty 5 because these are my girls. Well, you know what? I'm doing a build condensing. So 1, 20, 40, 45, 50, 60, 170. We also have some fun news to share. I told you that Rachel and Carl, Ada's parents, who are expecting their second daughter the end of October. This is baby Ray. This is who I babysat this weekend. They finally decided on a name. Rachel goes through her old family history, and Carl's family doesn't do that. They don't keep up with family history. They are Italian and German, mostly Italian, but he just goes through Rachel's list. Some of the names are kind of far-fetched because they are old. My child, I'm telling you, has such an old soul, as Ada's name, but that's after her great-great-grandmother. Baby Ray's also going to get $5, so that puts her at an equal 100. I see a placeholder in her, which will be shown up this week, a bill condensing, because this is the end of quarter 3. She now has 50, 70, 75, 80, 90, 100. So Carl, you know, he regutted the new baby's room because I bought an old farm home. He's taken everything down to the studs, insulated everything, put up drywall, did all the work himself, paint. Rachel does the painting and the making the quilts for their cribs and beds and all the things. But he had a dream. So Rachel had it down to 3 main first names, and then there were alternate middle names that he can choose from or whatever, that he narrowed it down to. Rachel said she was fine with any of the ones that they kind of pulled together. And he had a dream, and so this baby is going to be named Amelia Rosina. Rosina is my father's favorite aunt. She was one of 14 children. They are Italian. That's why Carl picked Rosina, because he's Italian. And Amelia comes from our side as well. So Amelia Rosina Di Rollo will be her name. And I just think Amelia is beautiful. Amelia and Ada sounds good. They didn't do the 2A thing on purpose. The other contenders were Eloise, May, M-A-E, both family names, and Charlotte, either Charlotte May or Charlotte Josephine, which was the sister to Aunt Rosina. But my dad was really hoping for Aunt Rosina because he was like another son to her. So yeah, little Amelia is now gonna have $70. Once I put this 5 in, and let's just get a quick count. 20, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70. Yay. So Amelia Rosina, Rachel Elizabeth, and Ada Giovanna. Okay, now let's see what we have left for games. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and I know there's 20. So we have $120 to play with. And the first thing we are going to do is do our monthly. This saves me $50 every month. And we are going to color in this. Each icon is 10, so I do 2.5 each time to save 25. So we're super excited, and we're also gonna, normally we would have the kids come to us for Thanksgiving. That's normally what they do, but Rachel just be having the baby. And like I said, oh, that's a mighty light pine cone, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. Rachel, the newborn would have been just, you know, 3 weeks old if she's on time. And so Eric and I are just going to go up there. Now, I don't know how it's going to work with my father-in-law because, like I said, he'll be on radiation. So if we do separate with the kids up at Rachel, because Shelby and Nick and baby Ray are going to stay up there with them because they have all the baby stuff. And there's more room than in my in-laws' house. And then I bring them food home, or if they can come and we just keep them separated. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I need to get the specifics from the doctor so I know. Does that mean he just can't hug and hold him? Does that mean he can be in the same room but further away? I need to figure that out. And if anybody knows, please let me know below. So for September, we say $50, $20, $40, $45, and $50. And this always goes towards my 100 envelope savings challenge. I will also exchange this on allocation day or bill exchange day, whatever, with fake money because it's too much to keep in the house and I like it to earn interest. Not sure if I'm going to be able to finish that one, but we will surely give it a good old college try. And this is the one for October. Isn't it cute? All right. So we will get it ready. So you know what? I have to be just transparent. Oh, first let's color in Christmas. We just did Christmas. I put $20 in, so we have a 5 and a 15. That's perfect and in order. Kind of feel bad only stuffing the 20, but you know what? It is what it is. Sometimes you can't stuff anything else, but right now it's a priority because we're coming up on Christmas pretty quick. Okay, so that is done. It is time to retire this bad boy, whether we finish it or not. I'll roll a few times, but it's going to be done regardless. And get my little, sorry, I hit that. Okay, get out our dice that my father-in-law made me. Okay, I've been doing this bad boy since January. So I started January 23, ended September 29, 23, and we will count, see how much we're saving. Okay, I don't have 5s anymore, but we can add up. I do have a 4. The last 4 I can color in, and I definitely have a 2. So we can do the 4. We can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, so let's just color in all of these. Hopefully I'm in frame for you guys. How is it almost October? Like, seriously, I'm just like, woo. Oh, I'm using the wrong color. Robin. It's okay, we're going out strong. I don't even know